Welcome class to your Chapter 8 assignments video. I'm just going to step through this page and just go over a little bit of striped umbrella and then look at blooms and bulbs, tripsmart, and then lastly talk about coffee shop. So we'll begin with striped umbrella, and I see here that I did not demonstrate this in my lecture video, but page 8-17 it says add clear both to contact info. So I did notice this when I was looking at the phishing file, but just kind of moved on from there. But if your address information, starts to wrap up, and maybe it was in cruises more than it was in phishing. No, not sure exactly which file it was. But nonetheless, if your address information, possibly could wrap up underneath here, the solution to that is to add in a clear property for the contact info class. So let's go ahead and uncheck the show set and look at the layout, okay? And let's go ahead and find clear. Okay, so clear, there's left, there's right, and there's both. What I want you to do is select both. Now what you're not going to see is any changes to any files that have the right amount of paragraph over here by the image. You're going to see it on the pages where it was kind of wrapping up. Even if you don't have that possible situation, it's always good to have clear both on items that you want definitely to be in a certain area on your page and below items. So what clear both says is both the right margin and the left margin need to be clear of content before this information can be written to the screen. So it ensures that it is going to be underneath any objects that are above it. Okay, so again, the right margin and the left margin must be clear of any content before this information will be written out. So when you're creating your contact info class for coffee shop, make sure you add the addition of clear both, and do that for blooms and tripsmart as well. So looking at blooms and bulbs, it says page 830, number 3 and 4, you may need to remove any existing classes as well as the italic formatting. So remember how we did that in striped umbrella where we were in live view and we removed any information. You can do this as well in code view, and you can just strip it down just to be the tag without any formatting or any classes that are being applied. I will be looking for this. Okay, so if this is there, you will be docked points and be asked to resubmit. Okay, 830, number 4, pages need to update. You want to, once you've applied that, you're going to update newsletter, plants, and tips. And then it says on the tips page, if you do not have an entire contact info, copy and paste complete contact information from your plants page. Okay, tripsmart refers to 832 refers to catalog, and it says select div class fluid table div on the tag selector. So remember the tag selector is down at the bottom of the page. So let me go ahead and open this one up to make sure that we're using the tag selector in the correct way. So here is catalog, okay, and it's asking us, let's see here, select div class fluid table and remove class table via live view property inspector. So let's get into live view. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and click inside the table somewhere. Okay, and then I'm going to click down here where it says table, fluid table div, okay. So what we want to do is remove the class table div and then add the class of intro paragraph. Okay, so via the live, I'm just going to click on the X. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and actually make sure I'm back on table div. Okay, click this, remove that class, and then I'm going to go ahead and add intro paragraph. So intro paragraph. So now it says fluid space intro paragraph. Okay, so that is number 11 for page 32. And then number 12, copy contact info via code view and paste it after tag in catalog HTML. Okay, coffee shop. So we are getting towards the end of our coffee shop project. So let me go ahead and get to the coffee shop project here in our book. So write a plan in which you define styles for all your text elements in your site. Now, in further classes, we will call this a design style guide. So you want to think about, well, what do I want for styles for my header 1? And maybe you have them already, okay? Header 2, header 3, what are my styles for my paragraphs? What are my styles for my unordered lists? Okay, and so you want to plan those out. Okay, attach the completed style sheet to all individual pages in your site. You should have been doing that already. Create and apply any embedded rules you decided to use for one page only. Test them, and then please move them to the style sheets. Okay, review the pages and make sure that all page elements appear as they should and look appropriate. And then use this figure right here to kind of a checklist for your site. Do all text elements in the site have styles applied to them? Okay, whether they're inherited, okay, maybe you have your text element styles at the body and they're all inherited. Okay, is the external style sheet attached to each page in the site? Did you find any styles that cause a conflict in your formatting? Did you preview each page using the 3 different device sizes? Okay, use your live view, drag it across, see what it looks like in tablet. Okay, and then at least 2 different browsers. Use Edge or Chrome or Firefox. Use 2 of those. Are you happy with your overall appearance of each page? If you're not happy or you're struggling with the styling, let me know. I'm more than willing to help you with your idea for your style. Okay, and so at this point, I would suggest that you would have at least 4 of the 6 pages, because we have one more chapter beyond this, and you're going to need those 6 pages for the final submittal. So make sure that you have at least 4, if not the 5 pages, and then you'll just have one more page to develop. Okay, if you have any questions or you want my assistance in the CSS styling, let me know. Thank you.